This episode of the Gold Blooded Podcast is brought to you by MyBookie.ag, MyBookie.ag. Use promo code GOLDBLOOD, one word, to match up to 100% of your initial deposit.
Getting started.
Young almost falls down, throws to the end zone.
It will change, and I'm not trying to tell you something. It's going to change. It's not like that, okay? But I want you to understand where I'm coming from. It will change, and it will change because they wanted to change, not because of me. It will change because they want to be champions.
Smith in the gun, the throw on his left hip. Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking, got it, post, and it's good! Touchdown, 49! Vernon Davis with the play of his life. It all comes to this fourth down. 4th and 4 at the San Francisco 10. Ryan in a shotgun. Rodgers to his left. 3 receivers right. Ryan takes the snap. Looking, pressure, throws middle. Broken up, fighting. Navarro Bowman. And the 49ers silence the house.
Yo, I got a swinging dick for you people. I do.
And an earthworm.
I don't know. My name is Nick Mullins, and I'm here to slay. Here we are. It's the Gold Blooded Podcast, people. We're here. You're there. I'm Joe. There's Steve, Rob, and Chris. For those of you that might just be tuning in for the first time ever, that'd be pretty fucking weird, wouldn't it? Well, if you are, we're Niner fans, and if you don't like it, you could suck our dicks from the back. What we're going to do now... Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
What we're going to do now is tell you that if you're an Arizona Niner fan and you're Mexican, you can go fuck yourself. But we are going to do our locks of the week. Should we see what we did last week first?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure I lost.
Ooh, Chris.
Yeah, I lost.
Holy shit, Chris. All right, so breaking it down like this. Me and Rob both lost what we thought would be total locks, which was the Patriots -2 at Pittsburgh. So I was gonna do. Yeah, and Chris was even going to do it, but he definitely had a better pick. Joe had the Saints -6. That was a loss. Chris, with a huge win, jumping ahead to a 2-game lead ahead of both me and Rob. Browns +3 at Denver. And Curran coming in with a win. Ravens -7.5 versus Tampa. And Curran sits squarely in 3rd place.
Chris, you should have put $50 on every game.
Chris is in pole position to win the season.
All right.
The only way you're guaranteed to at least tie for first.
Chris is in pole position his whole life.
He's guaranteed at least a tie for first place on the season because there's only 2 games left, and me and you are both 2 games back.
Because of this, we need to change the way that we're doing things.
We cannot pick the same game, right?
No. The person in first place has to pick first.
Okay.
Because otherwise, all he has to do is pick the same as the people in second, and he wins.
Well, you can't say that was an easy pick.
Well,
no, of course not. Of course, I'm not saying anything at all, except that all you would have to do is if we pick, you just have to pick the same as me this week and the same as him next week, and you're guaranteed to win.
Oh,
well,
there's no way we could beat you then. Well, that's all.
Do we make it easy on him and giving him the pick of the litter, or do we just tell him you can't pick the same game as us?
No, he gets to go first. I don't think we should hamstring him.
Okay.
I just don't think we should let him be able to just pick what we picked.
I think you should ham bone him.
And I also don't think he would do that.
Right.
I don't think Chris would do that anyway.
No.
Because I don't think he gives a fuck about winning. To be
of course
perfectly
he does.
honest.
Look at him.
Yeah.
I think that everyone else
He's
in the
like,
room,
yeah, I kinda care.
I think everyone else in the room does, but I think he's the last one that's going to be like, yeah, I fucking won. I think he'll be like, oh, yeah, cool. All right, what's next?
Proud of the picks.
Curran doesn't even send his picks in half the time.
He always sends them, and they're just wrong.
No, he sends them, but they just don't come through.
Hey,
until,
do you know what he said? He said that whenever I would send it my 7:30 question mark text, that would be like his reminder to send his picks in. So-
Again, he's got it wrong.
Is it backwards?
It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
He's the best.
Well, it's also possible that the line
wait, no.
changed.
Okay, so no. He's
So
got
it's not wrong.
It's backward.
Yeah, I had to read it a few times.
He's taken the Bears -4, but he gave a score prediction, and then he says why he's picking the Bears, but then he says -4 to the Bears versus San Francisco, but it's Bears -4 versus San Francisco is how you would say the pick, but he says -4 to the Bears, but it's just worded.
So he's taking
insane.
he's picking
He's
against
taking
the Niners. That's a real cunt move, Curran.
Curran's picking a loss right now. He's not picking a Niners win because the Bears need to cover.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with him privately.
Oh boy, Curran. Welcome aboard, sir.
You're in trouble, Curran.
I guess that's kind of a spoiler alert to his score prediction, isn't it?
Well, whatever.
Does his score prediction reflect his Bears pick?
We'll see.
All right.
Now I'm dying to know.
I'm going to do.
I guess I could just check the email.
I also just told you if you listened.
I'm going to do the Vikings -5.5 at the Lions.
Was that going to be your
I
pick?
already wrote it under my name.
All right.
The plan backfired.
Do you want me to do a different?
No. Nope.
Well,
First place gets you something, kiddo.
Fucking hilarious.
While Rob's hamstrung by typing Chris's pick, I'm going to jump in on the action here before Rob takes
That's
my line.
incredible.
I'm taking the Ravens +4.5 at the Chargers.
We can take the same.
Yeah, we could.
Ravens. What are they getting?
+4.5 at Chargers.
Since it doesn't matter because I'm in dead last anyhow, I'm taking the Dolphins.
Who are they playing this week?
The Jags.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dolphins -4. They're giving 4
-4
at Dolphins.
I'm not sure if I've seen
versus Jacksonville.
a
Yeah.
less motivated team in all my years of watching football than the Jags looked last week.
All right, so let's see what Rob's going to pick. Rob's going to take the Buffalo Bills +13 in New England.
Oh, flip-flopping on the Patriots. Last
Just
week he had
'cause
them
it's
covered.
spread.
Yeah, I know.
Just
it's a big
because it's
spread.
13.
Well, didn't they get pretty close to them last time? Or they beat them, right? This year?
No, Patriots kind of beat the Bills pretty good last time. But they were humming. The Patriots aren't humming anymore. They're
I
They're
think the
stumbling a
Patriots
bit.
are going to win. It's in New England, but
Right.
I don't think they're going to win by 13.
yeah. Okay. So, mystery quote. I got a couple. If you guys
Good no.
All right, this is a coach talking about his quarterback. I think he's hanging in there. No question. I am sure he is sore. He knows he is carrying us right now on offense.
I know it.
That's what a franchise quarterback is paid to do. But we are doing everything we can to support him to try and put him in a position to audible at the line of scrimmage, fix problems, and move the football and ultimately win games. He has had us in position to win a lot of these games. It's a credit to him.
I know it.
You know it. Rob, care to guess?
It's absolutely
It's
insane.
the Giants.
It's insane to think that it's insane, right?
Yeah, you might not guess it. Like, you
Because
might
it's fucking ridiculous.
you might run through around 27 teams before you guess it.
Denver Broncos.
Nope.
We get a repeat.
So it's not going to be an obvious one. So it's not Minnesota. It's not
And this is a
the
coach you said?
Colts.
That's what a franchise quarterback is paid to do, but we are doing everything we can to support him to try
Raiders?
and put Yep.
Wow.
John Gruden on Derek Carr. And you know what? I hope he stays in Oakland because I have a hunch that they're going to trade him to the Giants, and it's actually going to work out for the Giants.
Trade who to the Giants? Gruden or Carr?
Carr.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think Gruden and Carr are together for a while. I think they work it out and get good.
You think so?
Yeah.
There was a while in the season that it didn't look that way, though.
No, of course not, because he got rid of everyone.
He got rid of everyone.
But he's new. He's got to start. He wants his kind of guys in there.
Did you see?
Well, why wouldn't that apply to the quarterback, though?
I think he likes Carr. I think that he wouldn't have taken the job if he didn't like Carr.
Yeah.
That's my. I don't think he would have got him out of the booth back onto the coaching if he didn't like.
He also
Derek
got $100 million.
Carr. I don't think money motivates him at this point. I mean, it's a.
It obviously does.
It's a
if that
feather
was
in his cap, and it's like a peacock
I
thing
guess. Okay.
to be able to say he got that much. But I don't think that was the deciding. I don't think any amount of money would have got him to go to a team that had a quarterback that he didn't believe in.
Did you see he's working out that other quarterback?
Nathan Peterman. Yeah. I cannot fucking stand Giants fans. They almost irritate me as much as Patriots fans, and I would love nothing more than the Giants.
Patriots fans are cool in my book.
No, still not. I can't do it.
Totally
But
good in my book.
I cannot wait for the Giants to draft a few fucking quarterback busts and go through
They're
that
talking about
whole
not taking
lifestyle.
a quarterback this year,
That's
which is probably
fucking
smart.
amazing.
It's actually probably smart because there's no quarterbacks this year.
Well, as of right now, there's always none, and then there's always one that kind of shows up or two that shows up. But either way, I just want the Giants to not be good for a long
Forever.
time.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay. This is a head coach talking about a defensive player on his team regarding something that happened on the sideline during a game. I saw the video. I got a chance to talk to him. He knows we've got to be better in those situations and can't allow whatever is going on in terms of that dialogue to affect our ability to be focused on what is going on during the game and on the field with our team and how we can stay focused and concentrate on that. We had a good discussion, and he knows that.
I have no idea.
So that's someone that I assume got a penalty or got kicked out of a game.
Nope. But it was something that happened on the sideline with the fans.
Oh, that guy that ran up in the stands.
Yeah?
He was a Dolphin?
Nope.
Ran up in the stands. That's
Yeah, he
awesome.
ran up
How
in
did I
the
miss that? Was it this week?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a white colored jersey. It was a light color.
They say
jersey.
Cassius Marsh threw some Gatorade on a fan in Seattle.
Yeah.
2 weeks
I
ago.
did see that.
I can't remember. I know I saw it, but I didn't know the player
I
either.
have no idea. And I guess this is a weird one because what am I just going to guess every team?
Right.
Is it a well-known player?
Yes.
Really?
Ooh, I like
didn't
that.
think I knew
Yep.
him.
Controversy surrounding him pretty much his entire career. He's played good at times. He's played horrible at times. Defensive player, secondary.
Oh, Jacksonville.
Nope. You're on the. You got the right vibe there.
Titans?
Nope.
New Orleans?
Nope. He was traded this
I was
offseason.
thinking Eli Apple. Traded this offseason. Rams?
Yep. Marcus Peters.
Yeah. I just picked the Rams because they traded for like 2 or 3, didn't they?
Yeah.
I figured I had a better shot
Yeah,
if I
right.
picked them.
Yeah, he ran up into the stands and kind of told one fan to just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He's like, where you from, boy? Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck you up.
Okay. This is a head coach in the NFL. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. There were guys slipping all over the place, and you could see
I know it.
guys in pass protection. You could see guys in field goal protection sticking their cleats in the ground, and it was moving. It's the same both sides of the ball, though. They're subject to the same turf we are, so there's no reason to complain about it. It just is what it is. It was a factor.
Pete Carroll?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Our field always sucks.
Yeah. He said it has something to do with Northern California. No matter where he has ever played in Northern California. The quote was much longer than that. I did the short
Interesting.
version, but he named off like 4 or 5 different other fields in Northern California. It's the same thing. It has nothing to do with Levi specifically.
Well, he's a piece of shit and a liar, so fuck him.
Okay.
I heard he rapes little girls. Allegedly. Oh, I heard another podcast do the allegedly, Rob.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great. DeSeuss and Mara.
And this is the last one. This is a former NFL player talking about a current quarterback. I think the NFL is catching up to him. I think he's actually starting to feel all those hits, all the sacks of the NFL. It happens to every player. It happened to myself as a player. At some point in time, it just catches up with you.
Woodson on Brady.
Yep. Total guess, right?
Yeah, it's totally out there.
You want to visit some of our bold predictions?
Yeah, sure.
So most of them are either funny or didn't really matter, or like were off the wall, or are like just didn't happen. But there's a couple of that I think bear repeating.
There was one of mine that I couldn't
Both
have
of
been
yours.
more wrong.
Both of yours bear repeating.
One
Because
was
one
one in a
couldn't
good
be
way.
more wrong, and one is perfectly right. That's why yours bear repeating. So Steve's bold prediction for the NFL was that the Jaguars don't make the playoffs, which was pretty bold at the time.
Yeah, they were
The way that they finished last
they were
year.
almost an AFC
And they did
championship.
nothing
Yeah.
but apparently get stronger.
Yeah.
They didn't lose any guys.
Yeah, agree. That was a good prediction. However, Steve's bold prediction for the 49ers, you ready for this, Joe?
I know, they're so ridiculous, all of them.
Was that the 49ers would be a top 5 team for what stat?
Defensive?
Nope.
Offensive?
Better.
Turnover ratio.
Turnover
Yeah,
ratio.
that's right.
They
Yeah,
were what? Dead last.
Yep.
he had that on point.
And then, like, Joe said that we were going to win the Super Bowl, have head coach of the year, MVP, and defensive player of the year. Apparently, he was on Shanahan's good side at that point.
He was on my good side. That piece
I
of
said
shit.
we would have a top 5 scoring offense. We're currently somewhere in the middle of the pack. Or, no, we're on the lower end of the pack, 22. Chris's was good, except he worded it a little funky. Chris's bold prediction for the team was that Breda would take a bigger load from Morris.
Yeah.
But he got that right.
That's
Yeah?
steamy as fuck.
He got that right. My bold NFL prediction is a good one. The Rams would not make the playoffs. And the rest are, kind of funny. Nothing really stands out. But I thought yours bared repeating because one was
Polar
dead on
opposites.
and one was completely wrong.
Giddy up.
All right.
A look ahead to the Bears at the road.
Yep. I believe I said it in the first episode. The amount
we
of
forgot something
parallels.
from last time.
What?
We didn't do the blame game.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
Wait,
but
they,
on there.
they won.
Because oh yeah, just kidding.
Yep. Yeah.
We don't have to blame anyone. I think I even wrote it back in. Did
You're
I
so
write it-
used to
Did I write
losing.
it back in? That's the best part.
You're so used to losing, you think we forgot a segment. That's amazing.
I did. I wrote it back in, even though we won.
It's all good.
That's good. I'm right on the ball.
It's all good.
All right.
Good.
Bears on the road in Soldier Field, or are we in Levi's?
It says on the road, you dumb fuck.
I know. I'm always confused by that.
Well, it's been the same ever since I started writing these, so it's a little strange
It's
to
always-
me that it would be
Well-
confusing to you.
Well,
We are looking ahead to playing the Bears on the road. This is
Okay.
a 49ers podcast.
Right.
So we are playing on the road.
right. But you can see where I'm
I
coming
do,
from with
100%.
this.
If I didn't write it that way every single week since the beginning of this podcast.
I know. It's something my brain
write
will
it-
never register.
I write it as a 49ers fan.
Okay.
We are going on the road.
All right.
And we are at home.
I have a request. Could you please write the stadium name?
Sure.
Okay. From here on out.
All right. Absolutely.
Excellent.
I don't need that.
If you wanted to say on the road at Soldier Field,
Preferably the weather for the game. The temperature.
Could you draw a little
right,
miniature?
slow down.
Wait, could you draw a little miniature version of the stadium? Like, you
I
know.
could just.
I mean, you are an artist.
Would it be better if I said, look ahead to at the Bears?
Well, it would be
Look
49ers
at
on the
Chicago.
road. Well,
Look ahead to at symbol Chicago?
yes, the ads first verses. That I get.
Okay.
Hey, while we're doing this, why don't we change the Instagram name to gold-blooded underscore? Fuck.
That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, Rob.
I
understand.
write it from the point of view as this is a 49ers podcast.
Totally understand.
And we're playing on the road.
You okay?
If I was talking about the Bears playing if the Bears had a different game and I said the Bears are on the road, then that would make sense. Go ahead and shake his hand when he's ready to go home.
Bowl season's here,
Remind me not to shake his hand when we leave here.
and it is time to
Steve.
get in on the action with my bookie.
It
Don't
it-
be
it
that
itched.
guy
It itched.
with no rooting interest as your relatives or friends sit around watching the game.
Yeah, don't be the degenerate that didn't bet on the football games and burn his whole savings.
Any
account.
year, but not this year.
Don't
When
be the
there
guy
are-
that ruins the holiday by throwing a fucking turkey through the TV because fucking Dallas didn't cover. Fuck out of here.
a record 41 bowl games to bet on, including the national championship on January 7th.
It really is the most wonderful time of the year. Make sure you're ready for the daily action by signing up at MyBookie today. They pay fast when you win. Ownership really cares about good customer service, and they offer the craziest props.
Where you bet is just as important as who you're betting on. And if you want to make money during bowl season, you got to go to MyBookie. Can we talk about how this is a professionally written copy for us to read on a podcast that has the word GOTTA in it? Mm-hmm. Just want to clear that up. I trust them, but you don't have to take my word for it.
Well, got to.
Gotta go to.
Oh.
Check them out for yourself.
That is strange, though. Gotta go to.
Gotta go to. You gotta go to
Gotta
MyBookie.
go to. Gotta.
Join now, and MyBookie will offer you 50%. Is also weird. No, they're gonna give you
Here comes my favorite word.
50% deposit bonus to make sure you have a nice
Bankroll.
Bonacarol for bowl season. Use promo code.
Is that a real word?
Gold
Can we get
blood.
verification on that?
When you deposit to activate the offer, that's promo code
Gold blood.
at MyBookie. You play,
Was that a question?
You win.
You get paid.
you get paid.
A bankroll is actually a roll of paper money.
Yeah, it's a word.
You play?
All right.
Yeah, that
All right.
should be their slogan since apparently sometimes you can't play.
Sometimes you can't play.
At MyBookie, you play?
Sometimes.
You win?
When you get through the first door,
You get paid?
the hardest part is getting through the front door. Once you're through the front door,
It's all downhill.
it's like a VIP fucking access in that motherfucker.
Nobody was taking Tiger at the fucking.
Turkey Day free play, my ass.
Oh, you guys suck.
No, they great. All right. The Bears. Let's talk about who really sucks. The Bears. I know Steve's scared of them. He's scared of Mitchell Trubisky.
No, Mitchell
Mitchell.
Trubisky is not very good at quarterbacking. He's good at running, though.
Mitchie.
They're doing that pretty well.
He could suck my dick hole.
You want to go right to keys to victory and then go back to predictions? You want to go backwards?
Sure.
How do we win this game? Let's start there. To me, to win this game is going to be on our defense because they have a great defense. They're going to play us tough. We're going to score some points because we have a great offense. We are going to have people on some side of the field with no defender within 100 miles of them for some reason. We're going to score points, but the key is that the defense has to stop this idiot, Mitchell Trubisky.
My key to victory, slightly different, Bobo. Chicago is deadly on the defensive end of the things. They got this Khalil Mack out of Oakland. He's a real go-getter, this kid. So,
You mean potential Hall of Famer?
He is a real go-getter. True statement.
from my understanding, you know. So, what they got to do is they got to keep that young
That
man.
rookie Khalil Mack.
they got to keep that young man in check. So whatever it's going to take to keep him not strip sacking.
He primarily rushes on McGlinchey's side.
Well, there you go. So Mr. McGlinchey, you're up for a challenge this week.
Just like he did against Von Miller.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to shut him
More
down.
so.
So that's it. It's for the offensive line to play stout. That's my key to victory. And to protect Nicholas.
Yeah.
Dirty money.
I'm going to piggyback off of Rob's key, but I'm going to be a little bit more specific. It is going to come down to our defense stopping their offense, but more importantly, stopping Tariq Cohen, because I believe that that's the guy that can break a game wide open. I'm not nervous about Jordan Howard running the ball 16 times on us, because the way that we've been playing leading up to this, we're more motivated enough to tackle a bigger back like that. It's a guy like Tariq Cohen that can completely break the game wide open and make four guys miss and break one for fucking 85 yards. I know that Sherman is going to do everything he can against not Alshon Jeffrey, that's Philadelphia, Allen Robinson, and whatnot. I think it's going to come down to our defense, especially our linebackers being able to cover Tariq Cohen on passing downs.
Freddie Warner.
Freddie Warner is going to have to put the jetpacks
Fast
on
Freddie?
the shoes. Fast Freddie.
Steady Freddie.
Steady Freddy fucks
And he's going to have
hard.
to tie his fucking shoes so that way the quarterback doesn't throw it down the field.
Steady Freddy fucks hard.
All right.
Predictions?
Predictions?
You got a phone? Can you, can I borrow that? Oh, just plug me in there for a little bit.
Rob, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I've got it as a win. I think it's going to be a little lower scoring than this past week. I believe it's going to be 21-17.
Woo! Chris, why don't we go to you? Throw a curveball.
This is a perfect 10-7 week.
17-12 Niners.
All right. Joe?
49ers 24, Chicago Bears 12. Why is that so
It's not as funny as I was thinking. Because Curran's pick is
Come on with this.
24-14.
Come on.
Niners?
No, he picked a loss.
Did he really?
He did.
No shit.
Yeah.
Holy Curran!
I told you that when I gave his other
I
pick.
would have bet my fucking life.
Because I said spoiler alert.
No, I would have bet my life that he picked the Bears on the spread game, but still picked the Niners to win.
Contradicted himself.
Yes.
He says Bears 24-14, and then he says, I'm only picking the Bears because the loss will be strategic. Kyle will orchestrate.
I know, that ship has sailed.
You gotta see the spelling of orchestrate.
And he's going to college.
A tough fight, but we'll lose the battle. Although the 49ers will win the war, Bears will lose in the playoffs, and we get an elite pass rusher. Orchestrate.
Steve, I like that you're-
O-R.
Okay.
C-H-E-S. Doing pretty good. T-R. Pretty good. A. I. G.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
H.
I know. Okay, yeah, that was my
Come
next
on.
Orchestrate.
Goddamn
Straight.
autocorrect.
It's going to be a straight orca. I don't think autocorrect changes to orchestrate, Chris. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not a word that it puts in
Autocorrect
there.
was just washed its hands of that one. They were like, you know what, kid, you're on your own.
Autocorrect was like, someone's going to make fun of you.
You
We're
know
gonna
what?
let this one sit.
Autocorrect, just like me, is telling Kern to go fuck himself because picking losses is only something Steve does here. Speaking of, Steve, what are you doing here?
1917 Niners.
Yeah! You're wearing 49ers sweatpants.
So Steve undercut me by 2 points. All right.
He's an undercutting motherfucker.
Hey, I go
We
last.
all
I have
are-
to take advantage of it somehow.
We all are right in the hood.
All right.
Which means it'll probably be 45-3.
Shoe Slinger.
20
This week's nominees are.
24-12.
We don't play the Bears often.
I have one. Can I add one?
Of course, because we don't play the Bears often. So I went through the roster. But
Oh, I
there
got a
wasn't-
good one.
There weren't these are good. You'll see, but they weren't. And I went to the owner, the GM,
Yep.
the head coach. And it was
Jimmy Clausen.
Matt Nagy. Like
The quarterback?
there
Yep.
wasn't a ton.
All right. So
Tyler
this
Bray
week's
is also a
Shoe
quarterback.
Slinger nominees are from Rob,
Is Clausen still there?
Cody Parkey, Tyler Bray, Eric Cush, and I just threw my personal one into the mix, Jimmy Clausen.
All right, that's pretty good.
And that's going to be my vote.
That's pretty good.
Oh, wait. He's not there anymore.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
As long as that's the team that he's known for.
Yeah.
Like if we're doing, this is a bad example because we would never in a million years shoestring this person.
You don't know that.
Shoesling this person. I do know that because my example is, if we were playing Miami, you can't pick Frank Gore because he's a 49er.
Yeah.
Like that's who you think of when you think of Peyton Manning. You think of the Colts or maybe the Broncos. That's a guy you think of with both teams. But Frank Gore is a 49er.
Yes.
There's no other team. You couldn't go, we're playing Indy, so Frank Gore.
So,
You couldn't say we're playing the Chiefs, so Joe Montana.
I feel like we've avoided this kind of guy the whole year. Like saying that we do it too much. Oh,
I mean, that's a good one.
That is a good one, too.
Look at that. He- is he wearing Habib Nurmagomedov's hat? Holy
I wanna see
shit.
this news.
Holy shit. shit.
Hold on. We'll look into this after. First, we need to pick a leader of
This
the
is my
clubhouse.
vote right here.
Okay, Tyler Bray.
Right.
Holy shit.
It's coming down to you, Rob.
So I gotta see the two of them.
We kinda have-
Holy shit, look at that one.
Is this a real?
I like how it's really blurry down here and then it comes into focus
I
when
know.
it's up there.
It's something I struggle with.
It's the keystone.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah, I agree. I
Are we
agree.
ready?
Let me get a good fit.
Hold on. First, go back to that Tyler Bray picture. Just one picture. I just want Joe to see that first.
Hey!
Doesn't it look like Nurmagomedov's hat?
Yeah.
But that's not our guy. Let's
That
go with
guy's great, though. I smoked pot with that guy
Yeah,
freshman year in
yes,
high
for
school.
sure. That guy's probably cool.
His name's Josh
This guy
Norco.
is definitely not cool.
This is Jimmy Clausen.
Oh, this...
Can
Wait.
you go back to the top?
This is who we're doing?
Is that the guy from
This is a Proud Boy.
up more? I don't know where I just saw.
He's a Proud Boy.
Is he in Good Charlotte?
No. This guy, no. Yo, go down.
Or Green Day or something?
That right there, look, he's burning the tiki torch with the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? He's an angry white guy because he never made it. He's got degenerative knee syndrome. I bet you anything, just like the other one, Bradford. They share the same disease. Is that Britney Spears?
I don't know who that
I
is.
think that would be his wife, probably.
That's his wife.
Jessica Sisson?
I'd like to smell her pussy.
Specific and weird?
Look at that pout.
Look at that black eye.
He's covering up.
He has the most. He's just his white privilege is.
Why is that? It's like just black eye pictures. It's just black eye pictures now. And they're not even him.
He spews white privilege. It's disgusting. He gets pulled over by the cops and they go and beat black people together.
He's definitely a piece of shit.
Oh, no question.
He's definitely in a pop punk band.
He's a Proud Boy. Of course, he went to a Christian high school. I hope he goes to jail for DUI and gets fucked. Yeah.
See that receding hairline there.
I'm a troll. Fuck Jimmy Clausen. What's he doing with his life right
Look
now?
at that's how big his dick is.
What's he doing with his life right now? Find out. Jimmy Clausen right now.
Probably raping.
Verbatim, Jimmy Clausen, right now. Just go to his wiki.
Mel Kiper has to
It'll say whether he's on a
retire due to
team or
Jimmy
now.
Clausen bet.
Right there.
What did that say?
Sounds like a bet in 2010.
Clausen.
He ain't got nothing.
Legal
going on
trouble.
Legal trouble
Let's see what Mr. Clausen did.
now.
on June.
It's tooth. Who cares? Oh, but he still got the. They talk about the black eye.
An altercation outside of a South Bend bar.
Who cares?
Moonshining from.
Fuck him. Fuck Jimmy.
All right, so is he on a team right now? We never found that out.
No, he's not.
Following a loss to Connecticut.
Yeah.
That was where the bar altercation was.
2009.
It said following a loss to
That's
Connecticut.
his college. Yeah, his last team was Baltimore Ravens 2015. That's it.
Yeah.
He's out.
He's done.
Real American.
His
piece of
career
shit.
NFL statistics: 7 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
He's selling insurance somewhere, wherever he's
7
from.
touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
That's not bad. Good for him. Better than your NFL stats.
Arguable. 0 and 0 is probably better
Not mine.
than 7 and 14.
I'll take his fucking paycheck, whatever it was. Little cunt. All right, fuck Jimmy Clausen, little fucking racist.
And there's this oaf.
I don't feel like talking about anybody else. I'm tired.
Was that like real hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hides the weed in it.
What were you going to investigate? There was someone you were going to
Oh,
investigate.
it was the article. Just
Oh, yeah, that wasn't anything
Tyler
good.
Bragg. Oh, it's just a fucking
Yeah, nothing
stupid
good.
article.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next part?
Emails. You do the thing.
You do the thing, because I'm going to read the emails.
Okay. If you'd like to email us, please do so. goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com.
I like this one too. This title.
Leave a review on your podcast app. As many stars as possible, along with some words that we can read on here. And you can also donate to us, patreon.com/Gold-Blooded Podcast. There's an Instagram out there run by our podcast little brother, Michael Curran, who picks against the Niners, apparently.
Hanging out with you, Steve. You guys have been texting privately.
Did anyone call Christian Duffy about the Yankees?
No, fuck. We forgot to call him.
I haven't gotten around to that. But Michael Curran runs an Instagram page. You
gave
can
you a
find
phone
us on
number.
there, Gold-Blooded Podcast,
He
one
did.
word.
Should we give it out? Maybe the fans can call him.
Dude, you know what? We got to have Michael Curran call for us. Curran
No,
call.
we need to have
Well,
just
we
Joe
have.
call.
I mean, we have the Gmail.
Yo, bro, I'm here on the Gold-Blooded Podcast. You gonna send me my text, bro? You better freaking send it.
Maybe we should have Nick Duffy call Christian Duffy.
You got that family connection.
We could just respond with another Gmail suggested response
Well, whatever you guys think is proper.
because we have those now, which we never noticed how hilarious they were until last week.
All right, fair enough.
All right, are you done with the particulars?
Yes.
All right. Wait, can I see a clock real quick? Oh, it's perfect. All right. Give me
It's perfect.
Chris Wrangle.
give me the first one here.
Chris Wrangle.
Hey, Chris Wrangle. Hey, it's Call King 7.
Did you read the title?
Fuck Von Miller is the title. Hey, it's Call King 7.
Cali King.
It's Call King. From, obviously, California.
What's he caulking?
I was trying to figure. That's what I was like. What the
kind
fuck?
of cock is he
Yeah,
using?
is it a synthetic blend? Mike didn't give up that fucking sack. That's a weird way to spell fucking. Watch it again. The other D lineman was holding him so Von could get around. Also, love the pod. Keep up the funny shit. And there's plenty of good edge rushers in the draft. We'll be
Be fine.
I don't know, maybe it's my sunglasses. We'll be fine when we win out. P.S. Just annoyed that nobody has said he was getting held. All right, Call King.
The old caulk. I thought it was like
Do you want to read
I thought it was like a cap reference with the 7. I was like, there's something there.
Do we want to?
Yes,
read
obviously.
and reply?
All right, so there was a little back and forth with Matterson where Matterson last week says,
He gets it. He listened, and he knew what that response was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matterson says, I think Steve should pick Niners losing so they can win. Just kidding. I am not
A sup.
a sup. And then we...
No, it was longer. It
Yeah.
just cuts it off.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just the response.
And then we replied with the, haha, that's awesome. And then Matterson replied to us. I like the idea of replying to emails, but picking one of the suggestions that Gmail suggests. Have Chris read the options and the rest of the crew picks one, then Chris replies with the chosen suggestion. Haha, that's an awesome idea. Yeah, sounds good to me. It was about right
we
here.
were supposed
Yeah.
to read them off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Chris.
were the options? No, now they're gone. Can we get them back?
Well, there was another. Haha, that's awesome.
Said the same thing back to him again.
There was an I agree with an
There was an
exclamation
I
point.
agree.
Yeah.
And then there was a sounds good to me.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
The only thing about reading them off is that it spoils the. Well, no, he probably gets the email before he listens. So
Yes.
All right.
So we'll see how long that one
should we
goes.
reply to everyone's email like that?
Um,
Every email we
a
get,
lot of
should
them
they get an auto response?
Some of them it doesn't populate. So if it does, then yeah, we should.
No, good next
Oh
email.
yeah, no.
Next.
Enough with this fucking Christian.
All right, now we got hit. You want to save it or?
Matt Matterson.
Yeah, we
yeah,
saving
we
this
should. We
one?
got to
I
finish
thought-
this.
I thought we weren't getting any of these.
Yeah, well, but it's early.
Well, the new
Christmas.
job.
Did you
I
see
mean,
the
he might
time?
have some time off from the holidays.
Yeah, we're gonna check back to this. This will be what we finished with, of course. Or should we got Duffy.
Well, we didn't get a Matterson last week, so
Let's
we'll-
finish with it.
Okay,
we got a lot going on.
Yep.
Here.
I
All right.
feel like it's a smart move to finish with it.
I agree.
Brecken Welton.
Dropping ducats on the Patreon. Thank you.
Could you go, Kitty Man and Catboy? Brecken Welton says, Dear Kitty Cunts, I was feeling squirrely and decided to donate some ducats to fund your bankroll. Joe, this money is donated to you and only you. And will keep coming as long as you make fucking cat noises every time anyone talks about our boy Dante. It's not a problem. And I was waiting for somebody to say his name. I was hoping Rob was going to pick him for the Beast of the Week because I was going to give it the meow. All right. Fuck it.
So if we say the word Dante,
Meow. Pettis. Meow.
you
Meow.
get to keep
Meow.
this donation. All right.
We just need to get a drop for Chris to just hit it every single
No, it's got to be real.
Yeah.
No
Meow.
way.
Okay.
It keeps him on his toes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meow. Fuck it. It was fun to watch a win over the Seahawks.
What happens if Steve says Dante
Meow.
Whitner?
Ah.
Oh, you better slow your roll.
Whoa.
You better slow your bankroll.
That's right.
You mean changing my name illegally to Hittner, Dante Whitner?
Hey. As much as I'd like to agree with Steve, that we should be playing our draft, or playing for draft position, and the last two wins fucked us. Fuck that. I want to hear nothing more than Joe argue with Steve about whether we should have won or lost, and to hear Rob on the side laughing his ass off about why Steve even starts an argument he knows he can't win. Daddy, stay pumped for the victories. If the offseason is for cunts, then the draft is for even bigger, stupider cunts. I'll take our first kick return for a touchdown and victory over Seattle in decades over draft position at this point. Fuck Pete Carroll, his dead son, all those soggy bandwagon 12th man
Pete Carroll's
fans.
dead son. I hope that fucking goes like spreads. We should have never admitted that never happened.
Yo, we have to make R.I.P. Pete Carroll's son shirts.
Holy shit.
After 3 minutes of Googling, Joe says, I'm not sure that actually happened.
I was so sure he hadn't done one.
Because he fits the mold.
Yeah, Rob, you should put your head back quick. And that pussy-ass Russell Wilson begging for the refs for calls. Shannon Lynch and Uncle Sherman got something done Jim Harbaugh could never figure out how to do. Also, can we get some kind of cat-related nickname going for the duo of Kittle and Pettis? Kitty Man and Catboy, Big Cat and Elgato? And for the love of God, would you penis-obsessed fags come up with a dick-related nickname for Mullins? Big Nick seems to roll right off the tongue. Pretty sure one of you, Chris, would suck Mullins off for a Super Bowl at this point. I'm out. Niners forever. I would suck a cock for a Super Bowl at any point. No one's ever denied that.
There's nothing wrong with Big Dick Nick.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just when it comes to nicknames, that kind of seemed to me like low-hanging fruit.
I mean, hey, listen, we're always gonna reference people's cocks when talking about them, but you know, when we're around people's parents or children, we'll call them dirty money. All right, give me Just Joe, yeah, right. This fucking psychopath. Just Joe says, "Does first place losers really sound goof? Draft pick,
Goof?
it's supposed to be good."
I know.
Bear with me right here, guys, okay? Because last week you guys were talking about with Joe about how he's not thinking long term and how we need Joey Bosa and how he's going to change. Only just one player can change the organization and help us win and this and that. And I don't agree with you. And how you guys, I don't know if it's you guys or maybe just Steve, but how Joe's just thinking for the now. Bear with me, okay? Okay. All these names that I'm going to read off, they're all first-round draft picks. Okay? Myles Garrett, Jared Goff, Jameis Winston, Javion Clowney, Eric Fisher, Andrew Luck, Cam Newton, Sam Bradford, Matthew Stafford, Jake Long, Jamarcus Russell, Mario Williams, our very own Alex Smith, Eli Manning, Carson Palmer, David Carr, Michael Vick, Courtney Brown, Tim Couch, Peyton Manning, Orlando Pace, Kershaw Johnson, Keyshawn Carter, Dan Wilkinson, Drew Bledsoe, Steve Ettman, Russell Maryland, and Jeff George. Okay? Out of those three, out of all this list that I read off, I believe only three or four have made it to the Super Bowl. 3 won. Okay, out of that whole list, only Orlando Pace and Peyton Manning have ever made it 4 more than 4 times to a Pro Bowl. Those are all first-round draft picks. So I'm Team Joe on this. I want to win out. Fuck a draft pick. Yes, fuck a draft pick. Fuck the first overall pick. And you know what? To say it now, fuck Bosa. If we trust Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch so much, which I agree with you guys, Steve and Rob, trust them. Trust the process. Then you know what? They're going to do their damn thing because they got Kittle in the 5th round. Come on. Breida, he's an undrafted? Come on. How many more? Man, fuck Bosa. And fuck that draft. I hope we just win out and we don't even make top 10. Yeah, I know. That's stupid talk. I don't care. Team Joe. Team Joe. Team Joe. You know what? And write this down. We're going to beat the Bears. It's going to be 19-17. Yeah.
Like that?
Maybe.
Wow. All right. Well, hey.
I've seen the light, and I'm with you, Just Joe. What did he say the score?
1917.
Yeah,
It's
Steve's.
a different situation than
That's
it
Steve's
was.
prediction.
What, 1917?
Yeah.
It's different than it was 2 years ago with Chip Kelly. There's any person out there that says that Chip Kelly Week 16 win over the Rams meant anything and carried over anything is just ridiculous. There's no way that win
But Steve,
that
you
cost
really
us Miles.
expect a
No,
bunch
I
of
don't.
professionals to go out there and throw it?
Absolutely
Come on.
not.
It's illegal.
Absolutely not.
It's illegal.
But to be happy about that one win that cost us Myles Garrett is stupid. Because when April rolled around, nobody fucking remembered that one win against the Rams in Week 15 because we fired our coach.
That's fair, but that's not what Just Joe's talking about, and that's not what this Joe's talking about. We're talking about this year, and last week you said we should lose, and so did I.
Right.
And that's what they're addressing. They're not addressing what happened.
And I
with Chip
understand
Kelly.
it's different. I
Yeah.
completely understand it's different. But there were a ton of people that were so pumped about that win.
Yeah, but that's not what Just Joe and this Joe are talking about.
I understand
They're talking
that.
about right now. You and I last week said we should lose out, and we were wrong. I'll say we were wrong because I flipped immediately the next day.
Yeah. We were wrong.
We're with you 100%.
I'm leaving the door open to read.
Fuck a draft pick. Let's get some wins.
I
Now,
will.
before we move on,
I am not going to forget this, though. I will remember who the first overall pick was in this upcoming draft, and I will directly compare him to who we end up getting.
That's
I will
fair.
continue to do that.
That's fair, but I don't give a fuck as long as we win a Super Bowl.
Agreed.
So at first I Googled Pete Carroll's dead son, and nothing came up. It was all about Pete Carroll when someone else died, so I went, okay, he must not have a dead son. But then I said, does he have more than Nate Carroll?
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I want to be sure he doesn't have a dead son before we make fun of Pete Carroll's dead son. And he does not have a dead son, so that's good. We can make fun of Pete Carroll's dead son. But he does have another son that we did not shoe sling and was not on our shoe sling list last week that is also a coach for the Seattle Seahawks, and we need to take a look at him.
No shit.
Yeah. Brennan, Brennan. Carroll, Carroll.
Okay.
Ew. He looks like a politician who's been caught fucking an intern. Right? Isn't that what
Look
he
at that. I've done a lot wrong smile.
Yeah. That's oh my god, there's an intern under my desk right now,
Yeah.
and my wife's here with the kids. Help.
Look at that.
You
Please
know?
don't tell the cops I'm here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, Pete Carroll's been hiding him.
There's some skeletons in that fucking closet.
Yeah, I
huh?
wouldn't doubt if he's got a different mother than the other one, you know? All right, well, that's sketchy. Back to the emails. Watch out for that guy. Watch your buttholes around that guy.
How wild is that?
Nick Duffy, Steve is wrong again. Happy Christmas. G'day, cunts. Happy festive season, gents and Chris. Just wanted to thank you for another stellar year of podcast gold. It's time to get high, fuck sluts, and win football games. Shout out to DeJulio for being hardcore, Matterson for getting through another year without losing his virginity, Brighton for being a criminal mastermind, and every other shit cunt that supports this fucking shit show of a podcast and team. For me and Ridiculous Kids, stay safe, everyone. and stay the motherfucking course.
Waiting on audio.
Please tell me it's silent.
We have some technical difficulties.
Wish us all happy.
Turn it up a bit.
It helps.
Yeah, press play.
Morning there, boys. Just wanted to wish us all a happy Christmas and safe New Year. Maybe except for Chris, because he's a fucking filthy Jets fan piece of shit. And probably point out the bleeding obvious to Steve, who won't fucking have worked this out yet, because it's all about stats with him. Clearly, our third string fucking quarterback is better than our first string quarterback. I'm pretty sure Joey will have told you this by now. And as usual, he'll be right and you'll be wrong. Whether you like it or not, mate, that's just the way it is. Fucking Slick Nick, doing the job, mate. And yes, I am with Joey. Win out. Fuck the season. Fuck the draft picks. Let's just win everything between now and next year. Go into next year on a high. Get a few a few fucking receivers back. Everyone back, actually. We've got fucking nobody left anymore. Whole thing's gone to shit. But yeah, have a good one, mate. Safe New Year to you all. Hope the kids are well. Fuck Madison. Fuck Brighton. Fuck whoever that fucking cunt from Canada is. Fuck, what's the cunt's name who does fucking media? Karen, whatever her name is. Fuck her as well. Have a very happy Christmas, boys and girls. See you on the flip side.
Hi, Mr. Nick. Thank you, my friend. We'll talk soon, I'm sure.
You know what Brendan Carroll's job is with the Seahawks?
Blowing black men?
Assistant offensive line. Yeah, what a fucking scam the NFL is.
Yeah.
Like, you just make up a position to get your kid fucking paid. Yeah. That's what it is. Every fucking team does it. It's not... I mean, that's how Kyle Shanahan got started. He was holding the fucking cord for his dad. Yeah. Getting paid to hold a fucking cord for his dad's house.
No, I don't think he was getting paid for that. His first actual job in the NFL was in Tampa, working under John Gruden.
Like, what the fuck?
But still, I'm sure that was...
I mean, it worked out for him, and I'm sure it works out...
Call.
You know, I mean, if everyone has their kid... gives their in this case, two kids a fucking job, eventually one's going to turn out to be great. You know, like, just play the numbers. But Jesus fucking Christ, what a joke.
All right, Matterson we're going to leave you all with this. He says, just to make this email short, happy holidays from Matterson.
Better be a guitar.
There's something.
Okay, so I can do some recordings if I watch some highlights or something. Last week I was just really had one thought, and it was just on George Kittle. But that said, I'm wrapping this. I'm thinking presents already. I'm thinking it as a Christmas gift, early Christmas gift from the Niners beating Seattle, ending this 5-year loss. But anyway, I'm going to call it now. That next year, when Niners and Seahawks play in Seattle, Niners will beat the Seahawks. Okay. That said, 2 weeks ago, I thought Richard James didn't deserve to be a punt returner because of the punt he did in Seattle. He did redeemed himself with a nice kick return. So, still think he needs to work on the punts, returns. That said, another player that still needs some improvement is Jeff Wilson, because he's been fumbling the ball the last few games. He should get some advice from Britta on securing the ball when he runs the ball. Just saying. That's it. I'm just happy for another win. It could be the last one because next 2 games are going to be tough.
You pause it for a second?
One is.
I had a thought, but I don't want to end on my thought. I want to definitely end on Matterson's thoughts. But if Nick Mullins is dirty water, Shouldn't Brita be clean water?
Dirty money.
Well, dirty money.
Not dirty money and clean
You
water.
dirty water.
Yeah.
Dirty money and clean water.
Yeah.
That works. Brita filter. All right, giddy up.
Both teams are going to be in the playoffs for sure. One is battling for the first seed and home field advantage. So I can't see Niners winning the next 2 games. That said, I am out really.
Okay, so he just picked the loss.
He didn't pick anything.
Oh, come on. That's a fucking loss.
Yep.
He definitely just picked the loss. He didn't give a score prediction, and he didn't say Niners victory. That's picking a loss.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to feel better
Madison, Curran, everybody.
Yeah, whatever you got to tell
And
yourself.
I picked the fucking win this week.
You want to go with all your friends?
Nope.
All right, everybody. Peace. We'll see you after Christmas. Have a real nice fucking Christmas. Real nice.